Knowing the quality of your oils is very important. But in the United States, there's no rating system for essential oils. The closest that we get is an FDA requirement that in order to label a bottle of essential oil as pure or therapeutic grade, the contents of that bottle must contain at least 5% essential oil. Not 100%, just 5%. So all oils in the world fall into 4 categories. Grade A is therapeutic, made from organically grown plants and distilled at low temperatures. Then there's grade B oils, and they're food grade, but they may contain synthetics, pesticides, fertilizers, chemical extenders, and carrier oils. Then there's grade C oils that are perfume oils. Those often contain adulterating chemicals. They're usually used solvents in the distillation process to yield a higher yield of oil per harvest. And solvents can be cancerous and are in a lot of the store-bought oils that we find. They also may be diluted 80 to 95% with alcohol. Grade D is floral water, which is aromatic only and is usually a byproduct of the grade A distillation. After all the oil is pulled out, the leftover trash water is then sold to companies which will fill 5% of the bottle with this leftover trash water, fill the rest with carriers, and call it pure. Grade A is the only true pure oil. Grade D would be like walking into your fridge and grabbing a glass of orange juice. Then dilute that orange juice 95% and drink that. You're not getting the full benefits as a full glass of 100% orange juice. So before you purchase, check to see, where does your oils come from? Does the company grow their own plants? Do they own their own fields and distilleries? Do they control the entire process, or is there a middleman involved? Pesticides, pollutions, previously farmed land, all of it can affect the quality of an oil. So Young Living's oils are grade A. So why would you go through the extra step of using an oil to get away from a toxic chemical just to use an oil that is laden with chemicals from the distillation process or the bottling process? One other thing that stands out to me as important is Young Living's seed to seal process. It's their promise of integrity. And the founder, Gary Young, has said that he never makes an oil for profit, he makes it for a purpose. Seed to seal means that each plant is hand weeded and there are no pesticides used, no chemicals, no weed killers. The plants are harvested at their peak and then they're put through vigorous testing processes. Then they go from the farm directly to your home. The seed to seal is not a slogan, it's a promise that you can learn more about at seedtoseal.com. So how are essential oil companies able to sell their oils so much cheaper? Well, if you spray your crops with pesticides, you have more crops to distill. If you use a chemical solvent to extract oil, you can pull more oil out. If you dilute it with a cheaper carrier oil, then you stretch the oil that you've distilled. Most essential oil companies sell their oils more cheaply because they cut corners. Young Living does not cut corners, and you can trust that what you get in a bottle of oil is pure oil and nothing but that pure oil.